Hello everyone, it's Bubbles from Venom Fluid Art. Hope you've been enjoying our amazing Fluid Art Express ride today and you watched ShanB before me. Isn't she awesome? And if you haven't, please subscribe to her channel. She is just an amazing artist. You will not be disappointed. Trust me. Alrighty, so today Kayleen had one of her wacky dreams, aka Bubbles. That would be me. So I'm going to do what I'm going to call a clamshell. Yeah. Okay. So, anyone that watches Student versus Teacher knows that every now and then I do happen to have these wacky dreams. Last time we ended up doing sundials on Student versus Teacher. But this dream was a crazy bloody clamshell. I'll tell you what, it looked pretty cool. I actually got up at 4 o'clock in the morning thinking that it was paint day and it was the weekend, and got dressed, went downstairs, looked outside, it was dark. I was ready to paint. So I thought today I'm going to see if I can attempt to make that dream into a reality. Because I tell you, it looked really cool. Does anyone else have dreams like that, or is it just me? I'm hoping someone out there's just nodding their head, because that would be really cool. So, what I did in my dream, and we'll see if this works, I've got my Kin Gold from Eye Candy CA here that Venom, aka Wombat, made me. So, what I'm going to do first is my favourite gold CA swipes, inspired by the awesome ShanB once again. So, I'm going to go in and just run that through there. And I just want it to stop right about there. So now we're not going to worry about that, because we're just going to let it sit and do its thing. So I'll just clean that off. Pants are really good for that. Now, fresh paper towel, because everyone knows that I'm just a mess. So, next colour, we're going to go down the bottom here. We've got another gorgeous, I got some really beautiful eye candy blues here today again. I'm in love with this, Nikon Blue. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? Really beautiful. So, what I do, I'm going to put a few layers just down the bottom. And I really hope this works, because, you know, nothing worse when it goes wrong and you got an audience. But as I always say, that's cool. If it doesn't work, we're going in with a radial. Either way, we'll have a result at the end. But I'd rather it be my clamshell. Alright, so first colour down. Now, I really do not know how to pronounce this one. It's the only thing that gets me with some of the eye candy. It's like, how should I say that? So what I'm going to do is put the righty to the lid up. And I'm hoping you can read that. It's A-J-I-S-A-I. And this is the blue.
You weren't going to say a jizzy.
No, I wasn't. Living in a house with males, you can imagine where they went with that colour. So, giggles were all round. Hence why the 26-year-old and 23-year-old are locked out of the garage right now. They would have been in the background going, "Do it, Mum, do it. Go on, say it." No. Just no, children. Alright. So, what I think we need a little bit of is one of my favourite go-to colours. I just can't help myself with this one. It is absolutely gorgeous. What it does to other colours, it wows me every time. But you look at it there and it's really not that much to look at. It's like really like an earthy tone looking colour. It's Eye Candy's Cherry Red. And it really is beautiful. What it does in between cells with other colours and really brings something unique and beautiful. So if you haven't got some, even grab yourself a sample pack just to have a try, because that's what gets me the most with this. It's what it does to other colours. It's like it enhances them and, yeah, just gives it that little bit something special, I reckon. So that is that one. Now, I got a really cool custom colour that Venom made me. And all I can tell you is that it's definitely got dark sateen purple in it. And whatever else would be in his crazy head, the mad colour scientist over there. But look at that. Isn't it beautiful? So we're going to put a little bit of this down. I really like the way that gold CA is coming out today. I'm definitely getting my cheese effects there. Yeah, I think that's enough of that one. Don't need a lot with that one. A little bit goes a long way. It's mainly just to blend in with that cherry red. So what I think we might do now, we've used our eye candy blues. Oh, and this is really cool too. Love this colour. It's one of my all-time favourites, go-to colours. This is this little piggy, lemon sorbet. I still sprinkle that everywhere. It is such a gorgeous colour for highlights. It really is. And I don't think any beach swipe really looks right without a little bit of lemon sorbet. What it does is just dazzling. So that would have to be one of my very favourite, these little piggies. So I'm sort of rocking again. I've got probably 4 eye candies and 2 little piggies this week. I like to mix it up. So this is another gorgeous eye candy, and it's got that gold tinge to it as well. Bit of aqua. It looks like it turns to green. It's just an amazing colour, this nebula. It doesn't quite, with the light, you just can't sort of see what it's doing, but really stunning colour. Another one like the lemon sorbet. It's just awesome for highlights, especially in radials. Like if you've got a few darker colours in your radial and you want to break them up a bit, lemon sorbet by this little piggy, and this one, the nebula from Eye Candy, perfect for that. Just gives you them little highlights to break up your darker colours. Now, and I do have, I hate to say it, we actually got a sample pack of this little piggy flamingo. And yes, I do apologise, he's already messed with it. But we're going to add a little bit of that down. Really cool colour on black too. Having that shift the way it does, it just, I've seen some people use it on white as well. Still beautiful, but I really love it with the black base because I think that's where it really does it justice. Really makes it pop. Now I think that's enough. We've got a lot of colour going on there. And my last one, my favourite go-to every day of the week, Matisse tube paint, my Southern Ocean Blue. I think out of any colour, I use this the most. It's just a gorgeous colour. This is another one in Beach Swipes. Oh, it looks beautiful. Like really beautiful. especially with some darker blues, little trim of gold and coppers. Just looks really divine together. Alright, so let's rock the bottom of this one now. Tool of choice. It's always a good question, isn't it? I think today we're going to bring out my favourite little dude. He's pretty cool. I've got lots of custom made ones. It's good having a fitter and machinist in the house, I tell you. Hasn't let me down yet. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I've actually got, so you can see what I've done, one blob of gold kin CA in the middle, and the rest is black, just so I can get some cool little highlights, hopefully. So we'll start up here. Always makes you happy, doesn't it, when you see them bubbles come through, or cells as people like to call them. But bubbles being bubbles, they're bubbles in my world. Not to be confused with air bubbles, they can be pesky. Alright, so I'm going to do the same again, just that one gold dot in the middle. And see how just here, it's just given us them nice little, like we've still got some really bold black outline cells. And then you've just got this little spray with the gold outline. Just to give it that little bit something different. Now when you're doing something like that too, you can see as you're sort of putting, we only had like a certain amount of CA on our little tool. As you're swiping, you can actually see the bubbles will start to, or cells, will start to, you can see that you're starting to get less. So pick your tool up, you need more CA. Otherwise, if you keep going, you're just going to blend them colours, sort of smush them across your canvas, but you're not going to get any cells. So if you see the cells starting to not appear and they're starting to slow down, just stop. Take it off, lift it up, and add some more CA to your tool and go in again. Doesn't matter on some pieces, it doesn't all have to be done in one go. But if you really take notice of what your paint's doing, you really can avoid getting that bit that disappoints you and doesn't have cells, just by lifting off, starting again. Now, I'm going to leave that bold bit right there because I think it's going to do some cool justice for us. Now, while I'm just going to watch this sink, I'm going to leave it alone for a minute. Now, what I need to do, and this could be the interesting part. Hopefully it works. Wish me luck, guys. Now what we're going to do is go in. And I'm going to put a blob of blue right there. I know you're going right over your cells. Damn straight I am. I want to see what's going to happen. Alright, first colour down. Now I'm going to, I think I'll keep, oh yeah, I'll put a little bit, just a little touch of our Nikon blue. Now I'm not going to use all the colours on this bit because I don't think, being the size it is, that it really needs it. So I think I'll leave the cherry red out for this bit. But I think that colour's going to do it a hell of a lot of justice right there. Alright. I'll just get a clean piece of paper towel because I'm smushing all over my hands again. Gets a little slippery. Now, I think we'll get a little bit of our lemon sorbet. Just so we get a little bit of highlight there. Oh, it's delicious. Now on top of that, I really want another bit of that flamingo. And right now I'm just praying it's going to work because I really don't want to have to resort to my famous radial over the top of all that beauty. Them cells down the bottom are looking cool. And we'll get our eye candy nebula out. That's a stunning colour. I've fallen in love with it lately. I sort of go out of my way to see what the next painting I can do where I can add just a little bit in. And the last one I'm going to use is my lovely Southern Ocean Blue by Matisse. Such a gorgeous colour. And my really cool better half's added a little bit of shimmer and shine to it for me too. Love when he does that. It's like a surprise when you get home from work. Have a cool new colour sitting there. Alright. I think we're ready for the next bit. I think that will do us for that because it's not really a big puddle. Let's check if George is awake. There he is. Hey boy. Gonna be good today? All right. Cool. You know, it'd be really cool if you had like a pearl white there so it looked like the clamshell with the pearl centre. I'm going to have to try that next time. So what I'm going to do is this why I wanted to keep those bold colours there. Just so I can make it look like the open mouth of the clamshell. So far so good, I think. Bit bold there. There we go. Now, it's the other reason I wanted that little bit of extra lemon sorbet and nebula around the edges. Just so it sort of stands out, and I think it just, I don't know, I just like the effect when sometimes you got that bold colour on the edge. That's what I love about the fluid art world though. There's just so many different possibilities out there, so many different styles to admire. Everyone has their unique thing. It's just really damn cool. Alright. So far, what I might do, because I'm thinking maybe I should show you in case, because I only have one practice at this and I'm sort of feeling maybe I should show you before I spin it out in case it goes bad. So, that is her so far. Bit something unique and different to try. The Bubbles clamshell. I see it. I don't know if anyone else does, but I'm sure I'll find out later in the comments, guys. Be kind. It was a dream. Just had a blue blob there. We'll just tidy that up a little bit. And I think we are ready to spin slowly. It's that patience word again. And I think because we've got a lot up this end, we're going to take it down just a little bit to start with. So that way all that doesn't just run off when we go, hey, where'd it go? Because that would suck. Alright. And I haven't got my usual, I'm a absolute lover of the floating pillow. Especially with palette knife swipes, and I mean I learnt that from Jessica Winterstrom. She's just an amazing artist. I couldn't admire her anymore. Such an amazing talent. She's got me addicted to palette knife swipes. But this I just didn't think needed. We might go this way a little bit now. Colours are almost sort of blending into like the PowerShell. Come on. Move over. That's right, we're having patience. That's pretty cool. Now I'll move it back to the center. Now I might just stop for a minute because I can see some pesky bubbles. That aren't going to make my day. Then you always give it that last spin. That way if you get any of them little pinpricks where you get them nasty little bubbles pop, just sort of moves the paint back a bit for you. That will do her today. And that is me done for another week. So I will get my fantastic cameraman, aka Wombat.
Moi?
That would be you, to do a flyover reel for us so people can have a close-up. And that one today is my dream.
It's a cool dream.
I know, that's the clamshell. It's getting closer. I still want to change a little bit around here just so it looks like it's sort of opened up.
Yeah.
And I want to have like a little pearl in the middle.
That would look cool.
But that's a work in progress. There's always next time. So I hope you enjoyed that this week, guys. Always a pleasure to be here with you. So next up today, we have the amazing, the one and only, my big brother, and that voice, the hippy-dippy painter man, Tony Pender and Cat Pender. Gorgeous family, amazing people. So until next time, guys, take care, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a fantastic day.